Welcome, everyone, to ESPN's continuing coverage of this Little League World Series. It's presented by T-Mobile. And tonight from Lomity Stadium here in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania, it is a New Jersey versus Rhode Island battle. The winner will be right back up early tomorrow, having a little breakfast and back on the ball field as they will take on Louisiana. So this is an elimination game between two teams that got to know each other a little bit during the Bristol Regional. They played both the Mid-Atlantic and the New England Regional there, and in fact both these winners drove on the same bus up here to Williamsport. So that's what you see right there. Virginia and Hawaii, our unbeatens, will be in action tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern Time. The international unbeatens, Japan and South Korea, will be on during the day at 3, and we will be starting our coverage at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. Good matchup here. Two different sort of cultures. A little city more from Elizabeth, New Jersey. A little more rural from Barrington, Rhode Island, and both on the same baseball field.
Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be a really good matchup. This New Jersey team is really deep, got some really big sluggers, and this Rhode Island team does not give up. They're a little thin in the pitching arena, but you know what? It's been a relentless group so far this tournament.
Rhode Island's been a great state. 5 of the last 6 years, the Ocean State has gotten their team here. When you think about New Jersey, they got a pretty good history, especially when you talk about Todd Frazier. He, of course, motivated the coaches on this team. They were watching him when he was playing at the Little League World Series, and now Todd Frazier is, of course, watching them.
Come on, man. Good. I see you represent 6'2" yesterday. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
So, can you tell your teammates anytime they get a hit to do the Jersey shake?
Oh, yeah, hold on. Hey, hold on, just like that. Let me see if I'm doing this right here. Hold on, dude. So we do it like this, right?
Yeah. More rotation in the hips.
I got you. I'll be doing it. I'll get a couple of hits. I'll be showing that thing off today, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, Todd.
Win it all. Bring it back home, all right?
All right.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Can you go back to the Yankees? No. No.
Lack of hip rotation. However, the Jersey Shake has taken over the entire Little League World Series and beyond. You got the international kids all doing it, so it's catchy. And then your guy, Anthony Rizzo, in the middle, said everybody
get in on it. Yeah, it needs a whole, especially when you go deep in the Little League Classic.
That's when you got to do the Jersey Shake. You go deep, you're doing the shake. All right, so Rhode Island, you mentioned it. There are two guys that have started 15 of the 17 games, Alex Anderson and Owen Pfeffer. Not available tonight, so it's on the shoulders of Miles Fontaine.
Yeah, Miles Fontaine's going to have to be good. He's pitched twice so far this summer. He's going to have the guy that's going to carry the load for them. But this Rhode Island bunch is really resilient. 11-0 this summer in elimination games. They got the offense going the last 3 innings against Kentucky. That's where they scored all their runs, 0 for 24 until then. So if they can come out and start swinging the bats, they're going to have a really good night.
And he'll have both Anderson and Owen Pfeffer behind him. Of course, the Little League World Series is all about nicknames, and Owen Pfeffer didn't have one that we thought was suitable, so we re-nicknamed him the Pfeffer Nutter, which led to this massive thing. Apparently supermarkets are now selling this stuff called Pfeffer. Julie has more on that.
That's right, Carl. I am with the Pfeffer Nutter. Owen Pfeffer, you like that nickname, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good answer, because you know what Fluffernutter is?
No.
Fluffernutter is like that marshmallow you mix with peanut butter. I didn't know what it was either, but now, I don't know if you've seen that. You become a global sensation. It's the Pfeffer Nutter. Yes.
That's so cool.
Look at you, man. Can you show them so you can see the label? Huh? Is that you on there?
Yeah.
It's in Wegmans. Proceeds go to Carl Ravitch. He's going to want some of that. Do you want to try it? The Mom I Am made a sandwich for you. So you do it with marshmallow and peanut butter, but this is Pfeffer, the Pfeffer Nutter. Pfeffer and peanut butter. Let's see how it is. All you guys, do you have some? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. What do you think?
It's good.
Can you show the Pfeff to the camera? Yeah. All right. Carl's gonna want some credit for that. Is the problem, however. Do you have a bad joke for me yet?
Yeah. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Why?
Because he didn't have the guts. You laughed.
I lost finally. All right. Thanks, Owen. Thanks, Pfeffer Nutter.
Tremendous. That's all good. You can just add this to your list of things that you've eaten. Have you ever had one?
Well, first of all, it's hard to talk. This is not good TV food.
It's great TV food. Very upper nutter. Get in there.
The Little League World Series is presented by T-Mobile. Home or away, T-Mobile now connects 99% of Little League families on America's network.
All right, who's ready for a Little League baseball game? World Series style. Rossi's got his hand in the air. New Jersey and Rhode Island. And he's a fluffer nutter convert. Never had one of those. We got peanut butter and fluff to help us through this one tonight at Lamany Stadium in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Elmora Youth Little League in Elizabeth, New Jersey, just about 15 miles southwest of New York City. You heard them request Todd Frazier come back to the Yankees. There are a lot of Yankee fans on the team and Mets fans. They are nicknamed the Troopers, which we'll talk about as we continue. Hubie Brown and the rest of us looking forward to seeing the kids. It's presented by Office Depot.
My name is Justin Labrador, and my favorite emoji is the money sign.
My name is Emily Soto, and my favorite subject is math.
My name is Jamie Tamayo, and my favorite emoji is the one where you roll your eyes.
My name is Josiah Sharp, and my favorite actor is Will Smith. My name is Matt Nunez, and my favorite food is fried chicken.
My name is Sal Garcia, and my favorite emoji is a strong arm.
My name is J.R. Rosetta, and my favorite baseball player is Mariano Rivera.
My name is Santi Alvarez, and my favorite actor is Denzel Washington.
My name is Aljair Ponte, and my favorite baseball team is the Yankees.
My name is Joel Sanchez, and my favorite player is Gary Sanchez.
My name is Jaden Capandisa, and my favorite actor is Chadwick Boseman.
My name is Yadi Mateo, and my favorite team is the Houston Astros.
My name is Derek Escobar, and my favorite player is Derek Jeter.
All right, so we got like the quasi-official sandwich of Massachusetts. You heard Jairo Labrador pregame talking about empanadas that were brought in.
See that? See what I'm talking about?
Family brought them up. They get about 5 busloads of New Jersey fans here. And they'd love to jump on Miles Fontaine early to get a lead and get the feeling good about themselves. Sal Garcia will start things off. He's going to pitch tonight. His dad's one of the assistant coaches for Labrador. And a lot of eyes on that guy, Miles Fontaine. Miles to go, people, in this one. We haven't started yet, and he knows what's on his back.
Yeah, he's going to have to kind of bring it tonight. Throwing strikes, relying on this defense. This is a very fundamentally sound Rhode Island team. They're used to being down. Going to have to throw strikes early on to this good New Jersey team.
Brothers Crane up the middle. That's Cullen and Mason. They play short and second. James Caldarella, Lucas Tanis at third and first. Feedy, Anderson, Pfeffer around the outfield. There's one on the corner. Strike 1-1.
Tell already Miles is a guy that likes to use the corners. Nice setting up out there by Christopher behind the plate.
That one misses. Plenty of room between second and first. The way Mason Crane and Lucas Tanis are lined up. You hit a ground ball to the right side, not to the first baseman. You're likely to get a hit.
I think they realize playing the shift a little bit when you're watching TV. You know who's on the mound. Not really a power guy in Miles Fontaine, but a guy's going to throw strikes and probably get the ball pulled to that side.
3-1 pitch fouled back up here and just out of the reach of Rossi.
I was going to go for it. I thought about it.
I heard so you got one on the other field, huh?
I did, yeah. Got a little tip drill. Came right up. Actually scared the heck out of me. I had no idea. Over here, we don't get the one that rolls up the net.
3-2. This ball's driven down the line and left. Matthew Feedy into the corner. Oh, nice running catch. Matthew Feedy out there.
Get a little good defense already. Matthew Feedy, glove up the whole way. I love watching him with the glove in the air. Great job pulling this ball, pulling the hands in. But Matthew Feedy, good beat on it. Running nice and softly on those toes. Made it look easy.
One man down, hit it into the corner. It's 225 feet to the wall. All around Lamany Stadium. And here is J.R. Rosado. He'll be the shortstop tonight. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike.
JR is one of their guys. He's a absolute stud up the middle. Nice mannerisms. One of their best athletes.
really good arm. We saw him pitch the other night. He can bring it for somebody that's 5'3", 125. Loves the Hall of Fame closer Mariano Rivera. Christopher Pramatis behind home plate. His dad's the manager of the team from Rhode Island. Reach out and try to frame that and bring it back in. This one is to center field. That's where Alex Anderson is. Backed up nicely by Owen Pfeffer. And some contact and what you'd expect from Rhode Island. 2 clean plays in the outfield.
That's been their signature so far. If those bats continue to wake up like they did the last 3 innings against Kentucky, they're tough to beat. They played nice, clean baseball.
Made 1 error so far here at the Little League World Series. Here's a guy now, when he elevates, it's got a much better chance to leave the ballpark than most. His name is Yadi Mateo. No, not this one. That's popped up. Pfeffer says, all mine. Boom. 3 flyouts.
The Pfeffer Nutter throws the hands out. Man. I got it, baby.
Little peanut butter and fluff, and we're feeling good about ourselves. Plus, we got a good little sugar buzz going. We are off, and with us, David Ross, Carl Ravitch up here in the booth, and a good shot of Barrington, beautiful Barrington, Rhode Island, in the ocean state of Rhode Island. Almost 16,100 people live there. About 10 miles southeast of Providence. And, of course, the great PGA Tour player Brad Faxon there. Office Depot introduces us to the kids.
My name's Alex Anderson, and my favorite baseball player is Mookie Betts.
My name is Owen Pfeffer, and my favorite baseball player is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hi, my name's Cullen Crane, and my favorite band is Migos.
My name is James Calderella, and my favorite subject is math.
My name is Miles Fontaine, and my favorite emoji is the 100.
My name is Lucas Tanis, and my favorite band is Green Day.
My name is Chase Watts, and my favorite food is teriyaki chicken.
My name is Christopher Pramatis. My favorite baseball player is Mookie Betts.
My name is Matthew Feedy, and my favorite emoji is thumbs up.
My name is Mason Crane, and my favorite sports team is the Boston Bruins.
Hi, my name is Blake Dawn, and my favorite band is Queen.
My name is Will DiGiacomo, and my favorite athlete is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hi, my name is Henry Kelsey. My favorite athlete is David Pastrnak.
A lot of hockey references in there for the Boston Bruins. Not that far from Boston, Barrington, Rhode Island. Christopher Pramatis is the man that is behind the plan here for Rhode Island, and he's got this team playing really good, clean baseball. Hey. On the mound, Sal Garcia for New Jersey. One of a handful of kids that can absolutely pitch and pitch really well.
Yeah, one of their 5-tool guys. He's got a new pitch I've never heard of. He's got the fastball, cutter, curveball, and he's got the change curveball. He calls it the chutter. Yeah. Never heard of the chutter before. Let's see if he breaks that out here early on in the
chutter.
The chutter.
If it's going well, that's called the chut piece.
The nastiest chut piece I've ever seen.
And then if he eats a fluffernutter, it's a fluffernutter chutter piece. We're killing it early. Cullen Crane leads things off. That one's on the inside corner. Tough pitch, and it's 1-2. One of 2 Crane twins on this team. He got jammed. Nice job to get in front of it. Yamil Soto, 1 quick out. Cullen Crane goes 4'10", 85 pounds. The brother, Mason, 5'2", 128.
Mason's got one of my favorite nicknames here, Uber, because he's so slow. Coach gave him the Uber nickname. It's one of my favorite here. Him and we got a little beef dip in Canada, my 2 favorites.
Beef dip. Here's Lucas Tanis, and he's been their hottest hitter, 3 for 6 with a couple of doubles, 3 RBIs. We introduced you to Lucas a couple nights ago. His dad's the vice president of scouting for the New York Mets. We're going to get a little scouting report on Lucas a little later on.
Dad would know. What if Dad's going to be unbiased? You think he's going to be biased? Or I
think he's going to be objective. You got to be a scout. You got to be objective.
Right.
Got to be objective. That's in there on the corner, 2-1. Lucas not afraid to mix it up. He's a 2-time MVP in flag football. He's a tight end.
2-1.
A little late on that one. Sal Garcia very effective and efficient with his pitches. And tonight they got hurt with the rain, and now all of a sudden they're going to have to come back, the winning team, tomorrow at 11 a.m. So like a major league team, you need some innings out of your starter if you can get it. You need some pitches out of him.
As much as this team has offensively, they rely on their pitching. Coach Labrador loves the pitching on this team.
3-2. Called strike 3 on the corner. Tanis leaves with a bat in his hand. So 2 up, 2 down on the first strikeout from Sal Garcia.
Yeah, Sal's got a little 3-quarter action here, coming back, down away. Nice frame job behind the plate by Joel Sanchez. That's a nice job. That ball cuts all the way across that home plate. Gets a nice call there from the umpire.
That one gets a little bit more of the plate for a strike. I mean, look, if Lucas Tanis is as astute as his dad is about the strike zone, as his dad is about players, I think he had a little bit of a beef there.
Here's the Fef piece.
On the ground to second, Yamil Soto. Good inning as he fires over to first, and Sal Garcia. Clean inning is Miles Fontaine. Husta. Cairo Labrador's son Justin set to come up. We're through 1 at the Little League World Series.
Easily has the best hair in my eyes.
After he washes it, it's like so smooth.
When he's hitting, it distracts the pitcher because of how nice it looks.
He low-key looks like Thor, but a younger version.
My favorite team is the New York Giants, and when Odell Beckham used to play on the team, I wanted to grow it out. And also Noah Syndergaard, Mets player, I saw his hair and I wanted to grow it out and dye it blonde. I got the best hair on the team.
Yeah, so we have Syndergaard, we have Gingergaard, and now we got Justin Labrador going all Noah on us. He's only 10. One of the few 10-year-olds that have made it all the way to Williamsport.
Dad's son, you know he's going to be well coached. There's mom, Justin's mom, Maria.
And Rhode dad. Rhode had one of the great lines ever about himself. He was a baseball player growing up, and then the baseball body turned into a football body. So he plays football. One of the greatest lines ever. And he has a great time with everything. He is an infectious personality.
I love what he said about that rain out they had, about how it's going to affect the pitching. He said, you know what, the way I look at it, we get another day at Williamsport. Can't beat that.
No, you can't.
That's good perspective.
Jaden Kapendisas had a very great summer. He's made some big plays in the field, come up with some big hits. We saw him turn a double play at first base the other night, pitched in the regionals, and he's got his own fan club. That one runs high. Be a good idea, I think, wouldn't you say, if you were in New Jersey, be a little more patient at the plate?
I mean, I would. They got to figure out what Miles Fontaine has. He's going to throw strikes, but just get that timing down. He doesn't seem like he's going to overpower you with anything. Find out what the strike looks like. Get that timing down. See a couple pitches. It's going to pay off, because this new Rhode Island team doesn't have a whole lot of pitching left.
Ouch. Yep, it's right off Christopher Primatis' fingers, so he's wearing that a little bit.
Shake it off. I like the shake off. I love how the sportsmanship, the fist pump right after that hand creeps out. I've had that happen. Creeps out there when you move a little bit. Ooh, you see the look on his face right in the forearm.
Yeah. So look at his buddy too on the mound. Miles Fontaine's kind of throwing the ball around, like,
give him a minute.
Gotta let my guy have a minute. As Kapendisas steps back in, he's got some pretty good bloodlines. His dad, Joe, was an Olympian in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, running the 400 meters. So if we get it in play, we've seen this from Jaden, he can move. His mom was a volunteer for the Olympics and was training with some of the runners, and that's how the Kapendisa folks got to meet each other. Play. Barcelona Olympics in '92. Now a 2-2. Ouch. Ooh. Fouled that off his own helmet. Got action over the plate.
He's loving it. Most kids would be freaking out and maybe crying. He's like pats himself, hits himself on the head. You don't see this too often. Foul ball off the helmet. Ricochet. And then a big smile.
Ooh, hammers one to right at Owen Pfeffer. All right, so we've had 4 outs, and all of them have been made by the outfielders.
Yeah, it looks like we got a fly ball pitcher. If we're diving into analytics, Miles Fontaine is a fly ball guy. He's tagged each one of those outfielders for outs.
Here's Derek Escobar, 12 years old, 5'5". Doesn't offer it that. So we got one set of parents that meet at a Barcelona Olympics. His folks met at a friend's wedding. When Dad went over to the table and asked her out later on the first date, I wouldn't suggest you do this one, but on the first date, his dad runs out of gas and asks her to please go push the car. What?
I want to know who we got that story from. I don't know if that was Dad or Mom. I want to hear the whole version of that one.
We got to get Fauster on that one.
Yeah, Jules, we got to hear what happened there.
Really? And did she really?
Did she do it?
Whew. Escobar is gone. Miles Fontaine gets a strikeout and 5 up, 5 down.
Moving the ball around, breaking balls, strike one, and then four-seam up. That's where that four-seam fastball is supposed to go, above the barrel, up in the zone. Slow them down, speed them up.
All right, so who do we got out there? There they are. The team from the Southwest, and we got some autograph seekers, some people out there just want to hang with the team from Southwest Louisiana. Just some new friends we've made. You got a hat and a uni, you get a little popular around here.
Oh yeah, you do. I've signed more baseballs that have the signatures of the players here on them.
Yes.
And because you don't learn really how to get an autograph of baseball until you get at least in the minor leagues, I think. Maybe college a little bit, but their names are written like Ethan, and it's like long ways on the middle of the ball. It's hilarious. There's four autographs on there, nowhere to sign. It makes me laugh.
We got to get a ball up here. This is a very good lesson, though. You should help people understand. Well, here, we got a baseball right here. When we get a little break, you'll show people how to sign a baseball. That's a fair point, and it could help some of the kids at home.
Yeah, there's lesson 101, especially if you're seeking these kids' autographs around here. Maybe you get an autograph, and it's a good one done the right way. Ooh.
Wow, do we have a call?
Everybody else liked it, except for John Joy. That's a nasty breaking ball. Sometimes the umpire freezes too.
3-2 to Justin Labrador. Fastball popped up to the screen. Next half inning, you got a pen. We'll get the autograph lesson going.
We'll rock it. All right.
Because I'm sure, having never made it to the minors, I'm guilty of just ruining a baseball.
Almost had a game one coming up here. Almost got that one.
Anything, right? Time.
Hyro making sure that baseball behind home is picked up.
He's got great energy. He's got everybody locked in. He's umpiring. He's the ball boy, and he's coaching this New Jersey team.
This one is into shallow center field. A dive. I think we have a trap. What an effort by Alex Anderson, but a trap and a hit for Justin Labrador. What an effort out there in center field.
Great effort there from Alex Anderson in center. Just hits the ground first. Nice effort. Hat comes off. Gives a little scorpion with the back legs. I mean, this can't feel good. Nice effort, Alex.
Good news is the shoulder didn't pop, which you always worry about when you extend like that. The face gets a little grass. Leg almost touches the back of the melon. And now Yamil Soto with one aboard. Boy, this outfield is on its toes tonight. Playing shallow right now, a little deeper in center field for Soto at 4'11", 92 pounds, the number 7 hitter. Big time uppercut from Yamil. He's been reading a lot about launch angle.
Good job here by Miles Fontaine. He's moving the ball around well this inning.
That's down the line in right field, and it is just foul by about a foot. And the umpire, Owen Pfeffer, out there to make the call.
You tell him right away, just point, making sure you want to, hey, I'll give you my opinion. You make sure, ask that umpire. Watch Owen point with his glove, just foul.
I think these guys have a clue about what's going on out there all the time. You got some high IQ on both these teams. That's a good pitch. That's strike 3. Yamil Soto walks back with the bat on his shoulder. 2 strikeouts in the inning. And Miles Fontaine doing his job, keeping his team in this thing early. Bottom of the second, New England set to come to the plate. And Miles Fontaine on the mound. We'll see Miles Fontaine at the dish after this. But we got a serious stuff tomorrow when Virginia and Hawaii meet at 7:30. Both of those teams 2-0 and 11 a.m. Eastern time. Rossi's found a really good breakfast spot here in Williamsport, so you may have to get up at 8 a.m. to hit that.
Yeah, I'll get up, hit that. That'd be good. Get a little. Oh, there's some world champion Cubbies, and he's rocking the air guitar. Love a little air guitar.
He just went hard on it too. Good job. All right, here's Miles Fontaine. Good hitter, hits in the cleanup spot for his team from Barrington, Rhode Island. Garcia looks around, got all 8 behind him. And a first pitch fastball. Boy, second baseman Yamil Soto very busy. He's made 3 of the 4 outs. All right, let's do this autograph thing. So these kids sign autographs on a baseball, and there's a different way to do it. So explain it to people.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm getting when I get the ball. It's usually signs long ways on the horseshoe. It's got Billy and the nickname and Big Deal Billy here, number 24. If you're going to sign a baseball, you want to go long ways on the horseshoe there. So whoever else signs it, if you get the whole team, they just sign it underneath. So you can just go like that all the way around. And the manager is saved for the sweet spot.
The manager.
If you get a team ball, the manager always signs a sweet spot. But if you're just getting if you're just getting a Julie Foudy autograph, a big deal Julie, like gold medals, then Julie would sign it just there. Nobody else would sign the ball.
Good lesson. So don't take up a lot of the ball.
I take the sweet spot every time.
Every time, no doubt. And you deserve that, Julie.
Do they ask you to sign soccer balls, Julie?
No, I've been signing a lot of baseballs, though.
No, I don't mean here. I mean in general. When you're out at the soccer event, do you sign soccer balls?
Yes, you do.
You do. At tennis matches, they sign those huge, like at Wimbledon, those huge tennis balls.
Is there a proper way to sign a soccer ball? You just pick a little.
No, there is no soccer signing etiquette, oddly enough. I was just thinking that as you were beautifully describing that, Rossi, that we should have that same etiquette.
Yeah, sign one of the little, what was that, a hexagon with the soccer ball? What is that? Yeah.
But when we were kids, it used to be a black and white soccer ball. At least when I was. Maybe you guys are so much younger. But now, Julie, soccer balls are multicolored. Some of them are all white. But before, you just wouldn't sign on the black off.
Exactly. Everyone is different. Unlike the baseball. Very traditional, all the same.
Right. All right, Jules, we got a little action here. We got a walk to Mason Crane, the first base runner for Rhode Island, after Fontaine grounded out.
Uber jogs down to first.
I love it. Did you see it? I think we had it. You should just look over at Yachty and say, Yachty, how am I doing here?
Yeah, it's the Jersey team gets to grade. Right. If you invent it, you get to grade how good the Jersey Shake is.
So I love it. Uber's a great name.
Left
he
field,
laughs along with it.
Field halfway, right field 1/4. On the ground we're going. Play at second base. You hit the deck and slide.
Write all that down.
That's a lot. Good coaching.
Chase Watts, good speed on the bases now at first base. Strike 1. Alex Anderson. I like it. Tonight we got an umpire who's working with the pitcher as opposed to against the pitcher. If the ball's close, getting the benefit of the doubt on the strike call. That one's in there too. It may drive the hitter crazy the first time up there, but at least you know what to expect as opposed to a zone that's oftentimes a little too tight for little leaguers.
Always like that when I was playing. A guy wants you, or at least catch him. Maybe not when I was hitting, but a guy that wants these guys to put in play. Keeps the action moving, keeps the game on pace.
That one down and away. Alex Anderson stays alive, 2-2.
Want to see that chutter pitch here. We've seen got ahead of some of these hitters. I want to see that famous chutter pitch he was talking about.
And one with a fastball. Oh, just missed being fair down the line. And he will do it again. I don't think Derek Escobar was going to be able to get that. That had double written all over it.
Yeah, Alex stayed inside that one. Just jammed him a hair. Couldn't quite keep it fair, but inside out swing. And that was definitely a double if that thing stays fair.
That one's down a little bit. I bet Alex was 11 years old. He won the World Series with the Red Sox How old was he? 13. So he was 6 years ago. So he was 5. I think he's a Rossi fan. He's all into the Boston teams, the Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, and Red Sox. Seltzer is favorite. But I gotta believe he was on board with the 13 team. That one just misses low. Just after we talked about how the benefit of the doubt's been going to the pitcher. A single and now a walk and 2 on for Rhode Island.
Really a good at bat there from Alex, just fouling some pitches off. He's got a nice slow load. I like his approach at the plate.
And here comes Bumpy Promatis. That's his nickname. He's the catcher. That one goes back to the backstop, and just like that, second and third. That's where the walks will hurt you on a wild pitch.
That's all right. Great at.
Only time you've really seen Sal Garcia get in trouble is just when he pulls that fastball to his glove side. Gets a little rotational. Tough throwing across his body.
There's another one. All of a sudden, Sal Garcia starting to miss the strike zone. How do you get the nickname Bumpy? I mean, you think obvious, but how do you get that nickname? Well, when he was younger, he was just bumping into everything.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I realized it wasn't as obvious when you looked at me like, can I go there? Should I say that?
My nickname was Twinkie in Little League, so I've got to... There's Dad.
Fouled out of play. You got Dad, you got Mary Beth, got little sister there.
Whole family.
Angelina's his biggest fan. She's 8. Oh, off speed, filthy. Good pitch there. Sal Garcia with a bounce back. Second strikeout of the night.
And that's what that creates, that cross-body fire. That starts right at Bumpy's head and just cuts over, slides right over the outside corner of the plate. Nasty pitch from Sal Garcia.
So we don't think that was the chutter.
I don't think that was the chutter. That was that breaking bar slider. That was filthy.
Now Matthew Feedy going to need to get some production here from the bottom of the order. He bats 8th. And a line shot at the second baseman, Yamil Soto. Thank goodness for Yamil. Made 4 of the outs so far tonight. 0-0, 2 innings in. His dad, Thomas, gave us a little scouting report on his son. All right, offensively focused hitter. You've seen these.
Good,
so.
Yeah, this is good. Focus hitter with good hip to shoulder rotation. He's breaking down the mechanics, and then he's talking approach. Hunts the fastball when he's ahead in the count. Really aggressive to that. Defensively, good hands. Still learning first base, which means really not fundamentally sound yet. Should have packed his tap shoes. What does that mean? I don't know that one.
That's he's a tap dancer.
Little tap dancer.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think pretty fair.
I like it. I like it. I mean, you're talking about the approach. Just needs to get ready a little earlier for me. But yeah, he hunts a fastball. You see the really no load, just a weight shift, but a great swing, throwing the hands. I love the bat path is direct to the ball. That's nice.
It is nice.
I would add a little bit of a load there. Maybe hit for a little more power.
All right.
Dad probably wants you to make contact. That's important here.
Julie, tell Dad what David Ross just suggested.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, Tom, they were just reading through your scouting report. David Ross and Carl want to know when negotiations are going to start with Lucas.
They start every day, whether it's lunch money or money to go to the candy store.
Every morning when he wakes up.
I'm in him every day with them.
Every day. Mom, they were also talking about the tap dancing. That was with Chris Archer, of course.
Right.
We love that he loves Broadway. Hamilton is his favorite show. Where does Lucas get this side of it?
So his grandfather is a musician, and I did a little bit in high school. So we've got some genes, yeah.
It's Mom. Let's just say that. All right, enjoy the game.
Thank you.
We want to hear more about the scouting later, Thomas.
Look at his teammates. Teammates are like, that's some pretty good feet.
What is that? How come my feet don't do that?
I tell you, you talk about baseball players having good light feet. I mean, that's a good skill to have as a baseball player.
Well, you, of course, are the greatest to talk about going from 0 to 100 in dancing.
I mean, we can talk about dancing all day long, but we'll leave that for another show. That's championship time.
Just wait till the weekend when the numbers are up.
Teaser.
This is Josiah Sharp. You have Uber on one side, you got Wheels on the other.
Nice idea. Wheels has got a great idea of bunting. Good technique right there. Saw a ball down and took it.
Back up the middle, diving stop, Crane. No chance with Wheels running down the bases.
When you got a nickname like Wheels and you chop it up the middle, and that was a phenomenal stop by Colin Crane, but no shot of Wheels. Yeah, he was moving, low to the ground, just scooting. Watch him run. Get out of the box. Nice play by Colin Crane. Doesn't even get up, but no shot. Wheels is way past the bag.
All right, so big hit from the number 9 hitter, Sharp, and now Sal Garcia, top of the order. Let's see what happens second time through. A lot of times you see a pitcher for the second time in Major League Baseball, oftentimes a third, get a little feel for it. We'll see if these guys at the top have a little different feel now for Fontaine.
Nice swing there by Sal. He was all over that fastball up.
He's behind 0-2. Right fielder Pfeffer, shallow. And having seen Sal Garcia, would suggest that the right fielder Owen's a little too shallow. Look out.
Yeah, they got that right fielder Pfeffer shallow and pitched to center. And then left fielder Matthew Feedy really down the left field line after that ball he pulled foul, or just on the line, last at bat.
Alex Anderson in center. You see him, he's sliding over towards left field as well. Popped up sky high to center. Anderson is under it. He's there, and Wheels retreats to first. The journey to this Little League World Series starts in T-ball, of course. Visit littleleague.org/T-ball. Learn how to give the youngest Little Leaguers the opportunity to have fun and learn the game. You remember your T-ball experience? Did you do T-ball?
I did do T-ball. I love T-ball in Tallahassee, Florida. I remember I pitched. I was the pitcher, and never forget, I line drive back to me and hit me right in the nose.
I thought T-ball, that's the whole point. There is no.
No, but they put a guy there. They put a kid there.
Oh, you were on the mound.
I was on the, I was like the fielder. Yeah.
And you got every ball, right?
Yeah. Yes. The guy kind of moved around a little bit, but I caught one right in the nose, bloody nose. Ooh. My mom came out. I was so embarrassed.
Rosado on the ground to third. Caldarella throws, Wheels. Out, he says, at second base, and that'll be the third out. Labrador looks like he agrees with it. Don't think we'll have a review of that one. Good play by James Caldarella, and he took the tough road there because Sharp can fly to second base.
Yeah, he really just knocked this one down, and Wheels moving to second. Nice hustle, but great play by Caldarella at third base for the last out.
And he watched his younger brother put on an absolute show. Had a single, had a double to right field. He also pitched late in the game, and he slammed the door. The Venezuela team went into that crouch. You see the Venezuela team sometimes when they go into that silly crouch at the plate?
Yeah.
You know who was running warm after that? Jerdrick.
He was hot.
He was running a little warm after that.
Puig did it against Cece.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure Cece was running a little warm too.
So Curacao is into the game Thursday at 3 o'clock Eastern time, and they will take on the winner of the loser, I should say, of Japan-South Korea. Whoever wins that 2-0 game, right away to the Saturday International Championship game. Caldarella rolls one over. Mateo came off the back. Now he retreats. And Yamil Soto's earning a Gold Glove tonight.
I think he's going to make every play. Just ground ball after ground ball over there to the right side to Yamil Soto, and he is making it look easy.
He has made 5 outs already. And we're back to the top of the order. Colin Crane grounded out too. Who else? Yamil Soto, his first time up. That time he squared a butt. He kind of woke Derek Escobar at third base up a little bit because he was playing back on the dirt. Now he's moved up. There's a strike.
This New England team's going to have to get something going offensively if they're going to hang with this New Jersey group. Been struggling at the plate this.
Why not? Yamil Soto, make another one.
That ball was hit nicely by Colin Crane. Line drive. He chokes up. I love the approach, but right to the Gold Glover today. Yamil Soto, he's ready. He's ready. He's on his toes.
6 of the 8 outs, and now we're getting a little interesting here.
Fantastic job. Stay over there. Let me enjoy the mound. Enjoy the mound. Hey, great job. Listen, we're gonna go hit for you. All right. Thank you for keeping us here. Hey, let's go get this done. I need you at short. All right. All right. D-Ray, take us home. All right. All right.
So
listen,
in an effort to save Sal Garcia for the next game that they would play, not tomorrow, but the one after, they take him out of the game.
You're at center. Watch it, boys. Watch it.
T-Mobile. Get that picture on my wall in my bedroom. Great painting. Hey, earlier tonight, celebrating his 40th Little League Baseball World Series, longtime Little League volunteer, friend of ESPN, and everyone else that has handled the Little League Baseball World Series. Press box announcer Paul Graciano. One more honor to add this year. He was named the 2019 W. Howard Hartman Little League Friendship Award recipient. Good man, Paul. And congratulations to him for all of his service, dedication, and everything he does with a smile. 40 years.
He's infectious when he comes up here, boy. First person you see when you walk up those steps, he puts a smile on your face. Congratulations.
All right, so pitching change now, and New Jersey's deep this way, but in a 0-0 game, you take out Garcia, you bring in Derek Escobar.
Yeah, this is their guy. You got a lot of confidence in Derek. Coach calls him our Greg Maddux. Pitches to contact, doesn't have many strikeouts, not going to overpower you. But a guy that they have a ton of confidence in, and says the opposition thinks they're going to go up there and crush him. A lot of balls stay in the infield. Relies on his defense heavily.
And they get a good defense now. Garcia goes to short. Rosado at third. Capendisa's moved to center field. And that's a fastball in on Lucas Tanis.
They put their normal shortstop back at his prime position. He can really play. Sal Garcia can really play some short.
Outfield is shaded towards right. Foul ball at the plate. Popped up on the infield, and it's Rosado, the third baseman. Easy play. We'll come back, and we stay zeros through 3 here in Williamsport. Here we look at Yadi Mateo. Chick-fil-A allows us to meet the players this year. His favorite Major League player, Javier Baez, like so many others. He had 3 home runs in 3 games. His family is from Puerto Rico. He plays first base for this team from New Jersey. Has over the course of the summer become somewhat of a New Jersey Little League legend, and for a variety of reasons. You can see just how big he is. Everyone who knows him will tell you he's kind of a big teddy bear.
These fans really have embraced him and love him. They chant his name when he's on the mound, when he's at the plate. Guy, when that Jersey shake gets going with him, it is fun to watch. He's got big time power.
He does. He'd like to get those arms extended and get a pitch. We got a 0-0 game as we head to the 4th inning. Rhode Island and New Jersey. Louisiana checking out the game out on a hill earlier tonight. They are in line to take on the winner tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Another elimination game and an important game at 11 a.m. tomorrow. 5'11". And looking for his first homer. I mean, I got to believe if you're a pitcher, you got to keep those arms tied up. You let those things get extended by mistake, he'll hit a home run. Had 2 to the track in his first game. Rolls one over, and Caldarella, long throw, and Yadi Mateo retired. Let's go down to Julie.
Hey, Carl, you were asking earlier to get some clarity on the Escobar wedding story. So I found them. Georgina and Bellio, what is the clarity on the story? They want to know who pushed the car.
Well, since it was a stick car, he decided to push the car, and I steered it.
So you didn't have to push.
No.
Bellio, we were going to say. We were going to say if she was pushing the car, you might be in trouble, buddy.
We've never seen her again.
Exactly.
She came back. That's why she wasn't pushing. How are we with Derek on the mound?
Nervous, very nervous. Yeah.
We'll enjoy. He's up next.
Emotional and nervous at the same time because this is something big, you know?
Right.
Of course. Every mom feels for you.
But every time Julie talks to somebody, the kid usually does something well. I tell you one thing. How about Lucas Tanis? Dad, you've got to review the scouting report. That was pretty smooth over there at first base.
Learning to play first. That was an absolute rocket from Jaden. That ball was hit well, and he made it look really easy and took it to himself.
All right, now Derek Escobar. Let's see if that Foudy magic continues to work. Time she drops in on somebody, something good or positive usually happens. Look out. Whew. I mean, we were driving home in the car, and all of a sudden a Chick-fil-A sandwich dropped in your lap. Like, it's just good things happen.
She lights. She's like one of those people that lights you up as soon as you walk into the trailer. She really puts a smile on your face.
She probably can hear us.
Oh, that's why I'm always saying the nice stuff. We say the bad stuff off air.
All right, here's a good hitter's count for Escobar. Struck out his first time up. Who is going to break through first between New Jersey and Rhode Island? This ball is driven to right field. Back goes Pfeffer. It's over his head. The Foudy magic continues as Escobar hits second. And the bag kicks off as he slides in hard. But how about it? Derek Escobar, a double.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do. 3-1 count, 2-out double. Drives his fastball to right. Gets extended. Nice rotation just out of the reach of Owen Pfeffer in right field. Just throws it back in, slides in. Base comes off at second base for Derek Escobar, but 2-out rally maybe here for New Jersey.
Got a little base runner here, and for Escobar, I mean, Tamayo is going to here. No, we're going to leave Escobar out at the plate because Tamayo's usually the guy they have pinch run. So instead, he's a pinch hitter. Again, there's Owen Pfeffer out there in right field playing so shallow, especially against the big guy, and it hurt him on that play.
And he's come in on some balls really well so far tonight, too.
Foudy.
Yeah, she's good luck.
I mean, my goodness.
I'm going to hang out with her before I leave. Maybe something good will happen on the way back home.
In there for a strike. This is as far as New Jersey has had a base runner tonight. Second base. Rhode Island had a runner at second and third in the second inning and couldn't score.
What's funny, every time we do this Rhode Island team, you look like they may be a little overmatched in some areas, whether it's hitting and the pitching, but their fundamentals are so sound. They're a scrappy bunch. They throw strikes, play good defense, and don't beat themselves.
Tamayo jammed. I'll say this, because the outfield is so shallow, if Tamayo doesn't hit it over their heads, it's going to be very difficult for Escobar to score.
Yeah. That is shallow there. That's almost a shift in the big leagues for the second baseman.
Two and two, pitch 65. Whoa, he spun it in there, and Tamayo recognized it late. 11 consecutive innings for New Jersey in which they have not scored a run. That's a ball. That's a ball. That's definitely going to be a ball. That's a strike. I'm dead.
Because I have found Doris the Dancer, Rossi.
Yes.
Look who I found in the stands. Our favorite friend, Doris. How long have you been coming to watch the Little League World Series, my dear?
I have seen it from day one, even when it was in his backyard.
Really?
I kid you not. Yes.
And you've been dancing as long as you've been watching the Little League World Series.
I danced even before that. I used to tap toe and all that good stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, our boy Rossi thinks he's quite the dancer.
Oh, well.
You remember remember David Ross?
I sure do, and I enjoyed that dance.
Yes. We could redo that. We don't need him up here.
We might have to redo that dance, Doris. Hey,
yes.
How about a little Jersey shake-off? Should we show them what we got? Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, man, Doris, I'm going to take you back with me to California.
That is awesome.
She's the best. There's that picture from last year, the Little League World Series. Doris does not forget.
No, she does not. She remembers, and that was fun. We had a little twirl and a kiss for the picture. Julie's awesome with that. Doris is here every year.
Carl Stotts, the founder of Little League, started this thing back in like 1939. And prior to that, his nephews were playing in his backyard. You know who was there? Doris, in the backyard. Escobar, one down. With frustration from Rhode Island, they just cannot elevate the ball and get anything going against Garcia and now Derek Escobar.
Yeah, some solid contact at times, but whether it's to Yamil Soto at second base or around this great infield, this is a really good defensive infield for New Jersey, and some contact, but just not able to find any holes.
And to the credit of the pitchers, they are just throwing strikes. This is Miles Fontaine. Look out!
Oh,
look out!
No.
So Miles Fontaine got drilled by that pitch. He's grabbing his left arm. He is sprinting down to first base. Yadi Mateo's over there. The trainer's chasing him down. Pitcher Derek Escobar's going over there. A lot of attention right now. I'm glad it got him where it did. I thought that got him up a little higher.
Yeah, it was riding up, but I think he protected it with that front arm. And the forearm of the hand. Up back up. That's always scary too as a hitter when it's starting to ride up and in on you. They get those nice little C-flaps there on those helmets that you'd love to see too, a little extra protection.
Yeah, it's nice to see Yadi go over there and tap him on the helmet. Of course, Fontaine is pitching tonight for Rhode Island. So he's on. This is their speed part of the lineup now with Chase Watts at the plate. This guy can lay a bunt down. Third baseman Rosado starting to sneak in a little bit. May see a little action here.
Yes, he did.
Tried it, strike one.
Chase got to get that bat out there. If you're going to sacrifice, I know you want to move the runner. Get that bat out early. It's a lot easier to pull that bat back and recognize whether it's a ball or a strike when you've got the barrel out in front early on.
No errors either team. They've been very clean in the field, both of them.
Kind of feels like one mistake or one key hit's going to decide this game.
In this case, outfield deep, Watts to third. That's Rosado. Soto not in time as Watts' speed beats it out, but a good play from J.R. Rosado to Yamil Soto.
You gotta love the infield of this New Jersey team. They know how to field. This is a tough play with the opposite-handed hitter coming at you. He slides over, nice transfer and a great turn by Yamil Soto. Just too fast of a runner there, getting down the first baseline.
Another lefty, Alex Anderson. Clearly the size of the New Jersey kids compared to the New England kids. It's very one-sided.
Yes.
Call strike one against Alex Anderson, the center fielder. Anderson is pretty representative of what the New England kids look like. And he's 5'1", weighs 97 pounds. A little different year this year at the Little League World Series. You got kids that are 10, 11, and 12, as opposed to having any 13-year-olds. And last year they were about 40% 13-year-olds. That combined with the bat they introduced a couple years ago, and you have a lot more balls in play and staying in the field of play, I should say. That's in there.
When you see the difference between the two sides, the international side next door, they've got some really big kids, bigger size. You come over here to the U.S. side, more smaller kids and a little more pitching and defense over here.
You watched that earlier Curacao game. I know South Korea's got a 5'11" kid on it.
Like Curacao too, he's big.
Yeah, Martha and Profar on the left side. Huge slow roller. Garcia to first, fires it across the diamond. Oh, called safe. They say Mateo may have taken his foot off the bag, or at least that's the message the first base umpire Kelly Dine just gave us.
Did not see him pull off the bag there. Sal Garcia is short, just nice and smooth through the bag. Let's take a look. Looked on it to me.
Hard to tell if that right foot pulls off there, and there's no contact with the bag from that angle. Impossible to tell. I know this, 35 thinks his foot's on the base.
Maybe he thinks the heel comes on. Looks like the
base of the
yeah, it looks like he didn't move at all. Yeah.
Well, they're reviewing it, and they can do that. Clearly the throw was there in time. You see any space between foot and bag?
I don't know. We don't have his angle, but nothing definitive for me.
Well, while we're waiting for the review, the two coaches get together to kind of get a chuckle. Jaime Perez is down there at first. I mistakenly identified the first base umpire. Originally supposed to be Kelly Dine, but it's Jaime Perez who's down there. And he saw something that not everyone else saw, and Mateo didn't feel. But it's this type of break in a game like this that can kind of change things. Then a little blooper, and all of a sudden you get a run.
Yeah. It's just one little mistake here. It looks like the throw is high, but just stretched. It doesn't look like anything over exaggerated. Maybe a little space there, but normally don't see that call. But he's locked in. You see Jaime right there, head looking right at the foot.
And then the question becomes, is there enough there to convince you that he's on the bag, as opposed to, well, maybe he's not? Certainly seems like that foot maintains contact, and Mateo's such a big guy. But usually Little League takes about 30 seconds for these things, and this one, because it's apparently not definitive, they're taking a little bit longer with it. So again, the call safe at first base. The review is over, and the home plate umpire points there and says out. Mateo held the bag. And the crowd on the Jersey side goes bananas. 3.5 in, 0-0. Hawaii should be a terrific one. We'll get that underway at 7:30 Eastern time on ESPN. Over on ESPN2, the Kids Cast starring Monet Davis, the Little League World Series superstar. Back in 2015, she's in the house now. She will be part of that Kids Cast on ESPN2 tomorrow night. All right, Rossi, we got a 0-0 game. We're through 4 now, into the 5th inning. You got Sante Alvarez as some of the players come off the bench to get an at-bat. He fouls that one off. Last inning we saw Jaime Tamayo. You got Santi Alvarez, LJ Aponte, and Emmanuel Nunez still to hit for this team from New Jersey.
I'll tell you what, Carl, I've been really impressed with Miles Fontaine and his ability to come out here, throw strikes, active defense. Done a really good job attacking his hitters. Only his 3rd start this summer for this team, and he looks super comfy out there on the mound.
Anderson and Pfeffer, the other two guys, have started 15 of the 17 games. That's poured in there for a strike to even the count up at 2-2.
Like he's just playing a high level of catch. Gets back on the mound, and here we go again.
And both of these teams, we make a big deal out of New Jersey and Rhode Island, in particular Rhode Island's ability to bounce back 11-0 in elimination games. New Jersey's been up against it before as well. They were so in the regionals. They were so in the state tournament. And they've all been able to, and every team I'm sure has dealt with adversity on the field to get here. 16 make it. And we're starting to peel off some of the layers. Back up the middle, fielded easily by Fontaine. 1 down. You're interested in playing Little League? It's real easy to find your local league. Visit playlittleleague.org. That's visit playlittleleague.org. Enter your address. Find a Little League program near you. Here comes Emmanuel Nunez.
You just get the sense that Miles Fontaine is going to cruise through the bottom of this lineup, and it's going to come down to that bottom of the 5th or 6th inning, and the one mistake or big hit from one of these teams is going to be the deciding factor, because this is a nice, clean game. This Rhode Island team is not going to beat themselves.
They don't have a hit yet, only 3 for the team from New Jersey. Another strikeout. That's 2 men down here in the 5th.
Just slowing him down and speeding him up. He's used that 4-seamer up for a couple strikeouts here tonight. The curveball's been good, but the 4-seamer up, he's had great command of, and just can't get a barrel up on top of that ball. Nice pitch from Miles Fontaine.
LJ Aponte, the last of those players off the bench. They'll be able to go back to the top of the order and not have to worry about anybody but those guys that are already penciled in. 7, 8, 9 due up for Rhode Island when they get to the plate. How about it? Call strike 3. Rossi, we are flying here. We got 5 innings in the books, 4.5, I should say, 0-0. We gotta get some runs going.
It's amazing what happens when you throw strikes.
It does help. And New Jersey keeping a no-hitter alive.
Wait for this kids cast, by the way. I found my friend Monet Davis, played here 5 years ago, rocked it on the mound 5 years ago. What are you more nervous, to do the kids cast or pitch in the Little League World Series?
Definitely the kids cast. I don't want to mess up, but I have a good crew with me, so I think we'll do amazing.
You are going to do amazing. I heard you in your rehearsal today. You guys were amazing. What are you doing right now? What's next for you?
I leave for college in 2 days, so that's what I'm getting ready for, really.
You leave for college the day after you do your kids cast?
Yeah.
Hampton University, playing softball. Are you pitching there?
No, not pitching.
What position?
Somewhere up the middle, shortstop or second.
Yeah. And how did the sport of soccer lose you? I see you rocking your Portland Thorns, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still a fan, so it didn't really lose me. That's probably the one sport I'm going to miss the most.
Yeah. I know. I know how it is, Monet. I can't wait to listen to you tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Julie was so depressed when she said, I know, I feel your pain. I miss soccer too. I miss playing.
All right, Henry Kelsey in a 0-0 game, an elimination game. Winner plays tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's kind of like the perfect baseball thing, right? I mean, you're off the field around 9 p.m. You go up, you have a little bite, shut it down. And by the way, we got a game at 11 a.m. How good is that?
That's going to be great.
Ooh. All right, leadoff walk. Henry Kelsey, good start for Rhode Island here in the bottom of the 5th.
Leadoff guy gets on. That's how big innings start. Got a lot of options here as a manager. Move the baseball around. This team puts the ball in play. You got a chance to bunt. Probably going to get a pinch runner.
Sorry? All right. I'm going to do a special pinch runner. Thanks.
A lot of times
I'm going to do a special pinch runner.
Comes out as Chase Watts. We'll see who they bring out. He can fly around the bases. Had a big impact when he was in Bristol, Connecticut. And that is, in fact, number 8, Watts to first base. Got to try to get somebody in scoring position. Both these teams. No hits for New England. Will DiGiacomo steps into the plate. Remember, Rhode Island has really struggled here, and they face some really good pitching. Virginia no-hit them. There's ball 1. Last team to get no-hit twice in one Little League World Series was a team from Poland in 2004. So it's been a while. That's in the dirt, and here goes Watts to second base. And now in scoring position with nobody out on a wild pitch.
talking about some things are going to have to happen. You can't put guys on base in such a tight game. Even though they haven't had a hit, you can manufacture a run without getting a hit here now for Rhode Island.
2-0, 3-0. And Escobar squeezing that glove a little tighter. Tell you too, J.R. Rosato's playing real deep at third base. We've seen no indication that there will be a bunt here, and that's poured in there for a strike. Watts can fly.
He's ready to run. He's sitting on go right there. He's in the sprinter stance.
Good swing, 3-2.
Second strikes.
Inside, first and second, nobody out. Little League would like to extend a special thank you to its official sponsors, New Era and Canon. They help maintain the strength and leadership of this Little League program. Little League also wants to thank their dedicated volunteers who make the program a special experience for millions of children. New Era Cap and Canon, part of tonight's thank yous, and all those volunteers. We got a lot of things going on now. We got a Primatus meeting with his hitter around home and Labrador to the mound.
Listen, can you come in there and get these 3 outs? Let's go. I need you. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. You're good. I'm going to need you regardless. We're going to need you for the championship game. Understand me? All right? You did a great job for me. You're going to get a big hit from me next inning. All right, we're going to try to get these 3 strikeouts. I need you to squeeze every ball here. Understand me? No. Let's go get these guys. Hey, thank you, buddy. Come on. Hey, come on.
Well, it's not a secret weapon anymore, but the man they're bringing in, J.R. Rosato, to close the door here and make sure they don't score when we come back. T-Mobile, J.R. Rosato, the ace of this staff, is on the mound. And all of a sudden, things getting a little tighter in a 0-0 game. Rhode Island doesn't have a hit. First pitch, try to bunt, strike 1.
Yeah, he's got no-hit stuff. This is their strikeout guy. Coaches love his stuff. He's efficient, comes right at you, and ball moves all over the place.
This is Blake Dolan, and you got 2 strikes.
Blake stepping out, regrouping there.
Yeah, after that strike call.
Wants to refocus.
Got to go early against a guy like Rosato, and he's late. That's a strikeout. Good pitch. 3 of them to get the first out.
This is going to be a tough guy to hit. That ball is exploding out of J.R. Rosato's hand. Watch this 4-seamer up here. Just grip it and let it eat. Just right above the letters. Looks so good to hit, but so tough to get the barrel to.
This is a very good contact hitter here in Colin Crane. Tough guy to strike out. He tried to lay a bunt down, and it's fouled back. Crane and Ventana still due up here with nobody out, first and second.
Got wheels shallow and left. Not going to let that blooper fall in. Josiah Sharp.
The blooper could end up going. It's on a check swing sort of thing over Mateo's head. He is Ian at first. Late on that though, and all of a sudden Rosato's ahead 0-2.
Fighting time, first and second. You could tell they're so nervous, just want anything to happen.
J.R. Rosato, 6 pitches, 6 strikes, and just 2 outs now.
And you said it, Colin Crane is tough to strike out. Choked up, puts the ball in play, but this ball is exploding. Nice big leg kick, easy break. Wish Kyle Peterson was here to break down this amazing mechanics from J.R. Rosato.
All right, Lucas Tanis now. Strike 1. And the simple advice is just go early. You tell me, Rossi, what else would you give him? He's threw that one in there at 70 miles an hour, which is about 91 at the major league level. Slow roller, Mateo to first, makes the play, that's it. Well, he pulled his ace card from the deck. It was J.R. Rosato, and really coolly and calmly got the job done.
Home or away, T-Mobile now connects 99% of Little League families on America's network.
Looking at a great game tonight. Everybody's into it. Mid-Atlantic side, fans that are on the hill enjoying an exciting baseball game as we twist and shouted during that timeout. And we are in the 6th inning of a 0-0 game. Really well-pitched game. No hits for New England. Top of the order coming up for New Jersey.
May have been the move of the game there for the New Jersey team, bringing in J.R. Rosado. First and second, nobody out. That may have played large, especially with New Jersey starting at the top of the order here.
Really good job by Miles Fontaine. Really good job. 5 innings, just 3 hits, 78 pitches. Sal Garcia, right center field, and that's down. He'll hit first, go to second, and a leadoff double for Sal Garcia. He hammered it.
That's how you get the crowd into it. That's how you get this thing started. Top of the order. Sal Garcia, been waiting to get back to this at bat. Nice job driving the ball to right center. That's a beautiful swing there. And he's off to the races, hitting second base, and immediate Jersey shake. Everything's fired up.
See what Christopher Pomatus has to say.
All right. Look, so our backs have been against the wall all season long, right? No different right now. You guys have come through every time. I don't think anything's going to be any different because you've been pitching phenomenal, and you're not going to stop. You're going to keep doing what you've been doing, and you got this defense behind you, and those 3 guys back there, and we're all a family. You're here together with 13 people and 3 coaches. Don't you forget that. We're all in this together. You guys got that right? You got that?
Yeah.
All right, you give me everything you've got, and that's all we ask for.
That was awesome.
Well, he knows what's going on, too, and he kind of sensed this whole thing sort of unfolding the way the substitutes were used. Rosado coming in. This was going to be the gauntlet that Miles Fontaine had to navigate through, and a leadoff double for Sal Garcia. And now J.R. Rosado. First pitch, over the glove of the second baseman. Garcia will hold at third, and you got first and third on 2 hard-hit baseballs. Mason Crane just missed that.
Rosado doing it at the plate here, takes his breaking ball, waits on it nicely. Beautiful pitch, just out of the reach of Mason Crane. Great effort, he's frustrated, but gets the ball in. Nobody out, first and second for New Jersey. And we got trouble at the plate.
You do, and you got the crowd starting to chant his name. Tough for the infield, too. They're all in. A lot of times Rosado, the base runner at first, will take off. If I'm them and he doesn't swing at it, I'd do that. Down the line, foul ball.
I like them keeping him at first base. If he steals first, I might walk Yadi Mateo to set up a force at any base and bring the infield in. So staying at first base is probably a good idea down there for J.R. Rosado. Might want to send him now with 2 strikes.
To short, caught there, and no advancement. What a play by Colin Crane. And Yadi Mateo is retired. Colin Crane infield in, able to dive and make a huge play.
Colin Crane, this ball jams. Yadi Mateo gets in on him. Nice pitch there from Fontaine, and a beautiful layout play. Keeps his poise, gets it back to the pitcher. Nice job there by Colin Crane.
Jaden Capandisa. That's down. They will not throw down. And there's your runner at second. Now the force is off. Having seen them at the regionals and here, Jaden Capandisa has come up with as many big hits as anybody on the Jersey team.
You got to put a big hitter behind that big boy, Yadi Mateo, because you're expecting him to get walked probably a lot in this tournament. Jaden's got to be that guy that has to protect Yadi Mateo in the lineup.
Miles Fontaine looks up. This is the 85th pitch he will throw. Capandisa slap to second. They'll look the runner back. Now here he comes, and he is safe. One run is in. It's Garcia. Here comes Rosado. He's in. It's 2-0 New Jersey. I'm not even sure how Mason Crane caught that ball, let alone then look back the runner. But he did, and as soon as he threw it to first to Tanis, Sal Garcia was off and scored. That would be the 85th pitch for Miles Fontaine, and he deserves a huge ovation for what he just did.
Come here, baby. You got nothing to be ashamed of. That was, what a pitching performance against a team like this. You got nothing to be ashamed of. I am more than proud of you. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. You guys, hey, that's one of the best catches I've ever seen, all right? Great job. Great job. Great job. Don't worry about it. Hey, we're still going to bat. Miles, you're going to right. Al, you're at second. Owen to center. You're on.
Mason Crane did everything right at second base, right? Looked the runner back, maybe not far enough.
It was perfect. I mean, it's going to be this is a tough play here. Mason Crane fields this ball clean, knocks it down nicely, looks it back, and then it's just playing catch. It's hard. You've got a nice fast base runner at third base that reads it well, has no chance to throw back behind him, did everything perfect. This is just how it works out. And you just really feel bad for Miles Fontaine. What a great pitching performance. You heard his coach talking about him, how proud he was of him. He's in right field. He's distraught, but this New Jersey team is going crazy. They're fired up. The fans are fired up. Miles Fontaine upset, and he has nothing to hold his head down about. What a great gutty performance against a really good New Jersey team.
For a young man making only his third start of the entire summer, Fontaine was as good as we have seen Anderson and Pfeffer be. He was outstanding against a really good team here tonight. And again, this is just the top of the sixth. New England will have a chance in the bottom of the sixth to try to even it up, if not win the game. Louisiana is watching this one. They will be on the field at 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. We'll be here. And whoever they play, that promises to be a great game. Mason Crane made that great stop at second base, and the beauty of Little League is, hey, great play. You just gave up 2 runs as a team, and now I need you on the pitcher mound. You got to go out there and get that done for us.
We knew something was going to happen. I tell you what, that ball was smoked by Jaden Capandisa. Yeah, that ball was hit well.
All right, SportsCenter follows while the World Series goes through the Yankees. That's an interesting one. I think the Astros might have something to say about it. Raiders camp report, latest on Antonio Brown's head games, like what we did there with the whole helmet and everything. Daniel Jones on the Giants' expectations. SportsCenter has all the baseball from the Little League and the Major Leagues coming up after Yankees and A's. Watch how tough the A's play the Yankees in this series. All right, so 2-0, and Derek Escobar at the plate. Made a good point, too. Give Jairo Labrador a lot of credit. Escobar was on the mound. First and second, nobody out. They go to Rosado, said, I need you, to get me 3 quick outs here. Don't throw a lot of pitches. And he threw 8.
And knowing you got the top of your lineup coming up, the boys that are going to carry those top 5 guys, that's the guys he's relied on all year. Offensively, knew something probably positive was going to happen with the top of that lineup, and he was right.
Certainly had to feel optimistic about it. And Rhode Island's going to have to find their bats. They don't have a hit yet through 5. Big fan of that guy right there and what he did tonight.
Only his 3rd time pitching this entire summer for this New England team.
Yeah, as a starter. This one on the ground, and nice hop for Cullen Crane, and that defense deserves a round of applause too. The defense was outstanding for New England all night. Christopher Pramatis got his group together.
What's the matter? What's the matter? 3 out. Get in here. Hey, in here. Coach talking. Let go. Look. Hey, right here, you guys. Come on. Come on. Look. Get in here. We fought all season long for this moment. Don't let it slip by us. If we're going down with a fight like these guys have never seen before. You guys give me everything you got, leave everything out, and that's all we ask for. You guys have willed it together the whole time. We're not stopping now. Let's string some hits together, put the pressure on them. When we put pressure on them, they won't know what the hell to do. Smack them in the face and don't let off the gas pedal.
Fighting grit! Fighting grit! Look at me! Fighting grit! I don't want any tears! We're going for it here! We've done it the last 4 years! We're going out! All out! All out! Right now! Right now! Eagles on 3! 1, 2, 3! Everybody up! There's no tomorrow! Everybody up! Let's go! Forget about it! Everybody up! Where's Lou? Everybody up! Let's go!
Voice cracking. we went one-upsmanship right there.
That was great. Oh, man, I need him in my corner.
Everything he said, we got to do it better than that. I like that. Our Honda game summary in what's been a very entertaining and really well-pitched and played game. New Jersey's got a 2-0 lead. They scored 2 runs in the top of the 6th. They haven't given up a hit to Rhode Island. Miles Fontaine, outstanding 5 2/3. 5 hits, 6 Ks. He was 85 pitches. And now you look out on the mound and you see J.R. Rosado, who came in the 5th with first and second, nobody out, and threw 8 pitches to get out of it.
Tell you what you're going to see. Miles Fontaine is going to go back at some point in his life and look at his performance, and should be extremely proud by the way he performed on that mound tonight.
Now let's see how much fight this Rhode Island team has in them. We'll start it off with Owen Pfeffer, the number 3 hitter. Fontaine will bat.
The guy I want leading off my group. This is the guy. Owen Pfeffer's got a lot of fight, a lot of grit.
There's a strike. You wonder what the plan would be for Rosado, given that the team is playing again tomorrow. Fewer than 20 pitches, and he'd be available to pitch tomorrow. That's his 12th.
Well, we saw Jaden Disa, warming up in the left field bullpen in between innings. So if it does get to that 20 pitch, you might see, or 20th pitch, might see Jaden come in.
That one misses, and a handful of pitches, 5 have been added to the total. And Owen Pfeffer would love to get on and give Miles Fontaine a chance. Yadi Mateo's been a big pitcher for this Jersey team. He is available for tomorrow as well. That's a strikeout, and that's a big one to start the inning for Rosado.
Nice job of coming back, calm the nerves, relax, finds that four-seamer, that release point. Big inning, last inning, a lot of adrenaline, settles back down, comes back, gets Owen Pfeffer with that fastball down away.
Miles Fontaine. Inside, ball 1. Filthy pitch there, 1-1.
That's going to be tough to hit. That fastball that cuts across, kind of that tough angle going down away to a right-handed hitter. There it is again.
A lot of similarities to what New Jersey's doing here to what they did in the regional tournament. Because of the way the schedule fell, they didn't get a bye in that regional tournament. They played several days in a row and more games than any other team. And there's another strikeout. He does it on his 17th, 18th pitch. So if he can get a strikeout here, he'll get a win, they'll get a no-hitter, and he'll be available if they want to go in that direction tomorrow. We've had 3 no-hitters this year. Last time New Jersey threw a no-hitter in the Little League World Series was 1970. And they've already been no-hit once, this team from Rhode Island. How about that security blanket, though, to be able to go to J.R. Rosado?
Yeah, that's a nice luxury to have. Good pitching all the way around here for New Jersey. We knew that coming in. The coaches talk about all this love we get to the lineup. Their pitching's deep.
Mason Crane late. Jersey's one strike away from advancing to tomorrow's game.
Mom can't watch.
Against Louisiana. Here it comes. On the ground, that one's in the hole. Smothered over there by Garcia. No play, that's a hit. They will not be no hit, and the tying run's going to come to the plate. Good job, Mason Crane. And that has to feel pretty good for Mason. Remember, he was the guy that had the ball when he threw it to first. The 2 runs came in. That'll force the Rosado decision to happen. Looks like he's going to come out of the game.
Listen, nobody even touched your fastball. Okay, he put it out there. Great job. Hey, Cat, get us home. Let's go. Keep the ball in front of you. Stay back.
Hey, you still mad? We're winning.
Center field. Center field for you. Let's go. Come on. Back out. Hey, take us home, kiddo. Come on.
So the guy that had the big hit that, of course, was fielded cleanly, but he put the bat to the ball, Jaden Capandisa. He keeps finding himself in big spots for this team from New Jersey on a team that's got Garcia and Rosado and Mateo. It's Capandisa who keeps showing up in these spots, and he's a good guy to have there.
Yeah, he's their quiet leader. The coaches talk about the confidence that he has. Nothing rattles him. Perfect demeanor for a pitcher. Always smiling, and he's got a short memory. This is the guy you want on the mound in this situation when you got to go to him, especially if you can't have J.R. Rosado close it out for you.
So as Jersey gathers in the outfield and Capandisa takes his warm-up pitches. It's been a terrific game. You're so right about Fontaine, the way he played. What a great representation of what that baseball is in Rhode Island. Our friend Dave Belial, who coached those Cumberland teams, is here. You got to feel a lot of pride from the Ocean State and the way they rep tonight.
Well, you end up just rooting for this bunch. They don't quit. They fought 11-0 in elimination game. Still fighting here to the end. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Knocks out, gets their first base hit of the game. Gives himself a fighting chance here, and having to make a pitching change for this New Jersey team.
Baseball tonight, standing by. They will follow us. They'll have all the baseball highlights. One thing that they'll also talk about, the Los Angeles Dodgers, like so many other teams now, have announced they're going to extend their netting, which is exactly what they have done here at the Little League World Series forever. The Dodgers will extend their netting from foul pole to foul pole, and Kevin Connors and Tim Crimson will have much more on baseball tonight after the game. Alex Anderson bats against Capandisa. First pitch, strike 1. They'll throw down to first, not in time.
Yeah, just stay right there. Uber, you're not going anywhere. You're down 2. You're looking for a ball in the gap.
0-2 to Alex Anderson, and Rhode Island is down to its final strike.
Tough draw here for Alex. This ball is down and away, left on left. This is a tough pitch to hit.
Down the line and left, it's going to get foul and get high off the wall. Our boy Wheels was over there. If he had a little more room, he probably was going to catch that.
I love watching him run. Any ball hit his way, I'm looking all over. I'm looking all over him.
Louisiana tomorrow gets the winner here at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Join us then. Should be a terrific Little League World Series game. Good job here by Alex Anderson battling.
I tell you what, Jaden throws just hard enough. Alex Anderson taking some pretty good hacks. Shallow outfield. Got to be careful.
On the ground, fielded at third by Escobar.
What a play.
Throw! Wow, what a way to end it. Derek Escobar, that is tough with the lefty up. Snared it and fired a strike across the diamond to Yadi Mateo. New Jersey gets the victory, and they will play Louisiana tomorrow.
What a play here for Derek Escobar. Backhand, left-handed hitter to your backside, and just plants his back foot, textbook throw all the way across to Yadi Mateo. Beautiful play to end the game. This is an extremely tough play. And you know, this is the signature of this New Jersey team. They pitch and they play defense. That is a phenomenal play there for Derek Escobar.
It sure was. Both teams deserve a large round of applause tonight. What a show they put on for the people at home watching and those that have made their way here to Lomity. in Williamsport for this Little League World Series game. The longer it goes, the more competitive the games will get, and this was a special one. They did look at that final play. They'll point to first for the out, and it's confirmed that New Jersey is a winner. And now these two teams that share the Eastern region and a bus ride to Williamsport will gather at home plate and give each other high fives. Mutual respect is real high between these groups.
Every single game as we've continued has just gotten better. I had a good game the other night against Venezuela and Mexico. Another great one here tonight on primetime TV. That was a fun one.
Labrador giving hugs to every member of that Rhode Island team. New Jersey wears it on its sleeves, all their emotions.
Awesome performance. Great job, buddy. Great job.
He gave a big hug and made sure to mention to Fontaine.
You guys are the same way.
What a great job he did on the mound.
First day, I'm not taking you guys for granted at all. I told you the first day. Hey, great group.
There goes Fontaine. Yadi Mateo kind of limping around while the rest of the team is out in the outfield celebrating. They got to get back out here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Not sure if he heard it when he stretched at first base, but we'll hope that Yadi's going to be okay for them tomorrow. They're going to need him. He may be on the mound tomorrow. Rosado's available as well. And they're going to take on a Louisiana team. Both these teams are playing their best baseball. Louisiana and New Jersey both have lost, and both are trying to get into that game on Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Kids from New Jersey will join Tim Kirkchen and Kevin Connors. That'll be a good group to watch, too. I love Jairo Labrador and everything he represents. Virginia and Hawaii at 7:30, and the international game between Korea and Japan at 3. You enjoy this one?
I enjoyed this one. We had a lot of fun highlights. That was down to the wire to come back in the 6th inning. Fun game.
It sure was. 2-zip.